Hey YouTube, this is Cal Lewis. Today we're going to be talking about the road less traveled, what it is, and why you should take it. Tune in to find out. Yes! American versatility in the flesh. Now, it's an interesting topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about the road less traveled. Um, I think a lot of our young men and young women out in this society are getting pushed to do what everybody else is doing. Now, that becomes a problem because it's kind of like a bottleneck phenomenon in that too many people are trying to get in the same door. And first of all, there's only enough room and space for a designated number of people. So everybody can't get in. Take, for instance, a lot of our young men want to be athletes, want to play basketball, want to play football. There's only so many positions in the NFL. Remember, this is a business. There's only so many positions in the NFL. There's only so many positions in the NBA. So if you have millions and millions of young men vying for those few positions, a lot of people are going to have broken dreams. A lot of people are not going to make it. That's just the reality of the situation. And it's going to be tough because they're going to spend most of their life going after those few positions, just like everybody else is. And some may get the breaks and make it, but many will not. And so I ran into some gentlemen when I was in college. As you all know, I went to a historically black college for my undergrad, and I ran into two gentlemen in particular that taught me some valuable lessons about going the road less traveled. One gentleman, he was on the golf team at Morehouse. I didn't even know we had a golf team, honestly. Historically black college, a lot of young black men don't necessarily play golf. I believe it's catching on. Shout out to Tiger Woods. I believe it's catching on a little bit, but I mean, most of us go after the traditional sports that we normally been successful in, besides golf. And golf is a fairly expensive sport to get into in terms of equipment and things of that nature. So a lot of us just don't have the resources in order to start playing golf. But this young man was on the golf team, and so I remember one day I was having a conversation with him, and he ended up revealing to me. He said, "Man, I'm here on a golf scholarship." And I said, "A golf scholarship?" I said, "I didn't even know we had a team." He said, "Yeah." He said, everybody else was applying for football and basketball scholarships to get here. He said, my grades wasn't going to get me an academic scholarship. He said, so I applied for a golf scholarship. He said, and you know what? He said, I bet you I'm probably like one of 5 people that may have applied out of everybody that applied to come that year to the college because he took the road less traveled. A lot of us didn't even think about applying for a scholarship like that. And you know what he told me? He said, I'm not even that good. He said, I'm not even that good a golfer. But I just know the basics, and I knew that I wasn't going to have much competition going that route. And so he had a free ride to go to college just by simply taking the road less traveled. I thought that was such a great lesson. Now, the other person I want to talk about was actually my valedictorian. I graduated class of 2008, and like I said, I went to a historically black college, and this was the first graduating class that we had a white male as our valedictorian in the 150-year history of our college. Now, it was interesting because I lived in the freshman dorm room with this individual when we first started 4 years prior. And I asked him, I said, hey, because I don't bite my tongue. I'm going to ask questions I want to know. So I said, hey, man, why did you come here? Why did you choose to go? Why did you willingly sign up to be a minority? And, he said, man, hey, I got into Stanford. He said, well, I was raised in a black neighborhood. You know, I enjoy the African American culture. I feel comfortable around African American people. Individuals in my family are African American or of mixed race. And he said, you know what? They actually offered me a better deal because I was a visible minority in this particular setting. So even though he was the majority in society, in the country, in that particular setting, he was a minority, and so they offered him they incentivized a better package in order to attract him to come to the school. And he said, with that extra scholarship money that he received, that Stanford did not, make available to him, said he was able to buy himself a car. So he got to go to a good school, and he got to have a car, as a freshman. And man, I thought that was just a wise choice. I thought he was a sharp guy. I didn't take offense to it at all. I didn't think that he was taking up a position or something like that. I thought he was a very sharp guy. I got a lot of respect for him. And I believe he went on. He graduated. I believe he was working at Goldman. He went to take a job on Wall Street, working at Goldman Sachs right out of college. So he's been doing very well. Got a lot of respect for an individual. But like I said, he taught me a very good lesson about taking a road less traveled. And I would encourage, a lot of us, a lot of individuals out there to start to ask yourself, what do I really want? Do I necessarily want to be this one particular thing? Or am I just looking for a way out of a current situation? Do I just want to be successful? Because if it's more of a general thing, I believe you should definitely explore the options of taking another route, taking a road less traveled, because I assure you it's going to make things exponentially easier. And there's positions to fill. I mean, everybody can't do one thing. Our society is built on many people doing various tasks and jobs. And so we got to start filling those opportunities that a lot of people are not thinking about. We got to start thinking outside the box. And then success is going to come along. I mean, if you're one of 5 people in the whole country that does one particular thing, I guarantee you that you're going to be financially successful. That particular skill that you have is going to take care of you, and it's going to take care of your family. Well, that's all I have to say for today on that subject. So glad you guys joined in. From Zone 1 to Zone 6 and all my partners in the sticks, y'all be cool out there, man. Remember, build, don't destroy. Till the next time, make sure to tune in, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought about the road less travel topic, or please let me know, any of you who have taken the road less travel, let me know how it was. Let me know, your insight on this particular topic. And, like I said, engage with me, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right, take care.